Alright, so this one is the derivative of trigonometric functions. We have here the different formulas that we're going to use. Let's try to have example number 1. Suppose I have my y is equal to sine 4x. Alright, so in this one follows this formula wherein the u is the 4x. So guess it says the derivative of that is cosine of your u. Okay, so cosine of your u is 4x times the derivative of your u. So the derivative of this one is 4. So y prime now is equal to 4 cosine 4x. There you go. Please be careful, do not multiply this as 16x. That is wrong. Okay, because this is an angle and this is a coefficient. So it should be in front. Again, don't multiply it like 4x times 4. That's going to be wrong. Let's try to have second example. Suppose I have here my y is equal to 3 cosine of x squared. So that is my question. So according to the formula, the derivative is negative sine u du. So therefore I have there now my y prime is equal to 3. So here my u is that x squared. So you have there now cosine, the derivative is negative sine 3 times negative sine, okay, of your u, whatever the angle, which is x squared, times the derivative of your u. So times the derivative of x squared is 2x. So therefore the final answer now is 3 times 2x is 6x, but times negative, so negative there, sine x squared. Done. So let's try to have another example using the tangent. Again, the derivative of tangent u is equal to secant squared u. So let's try to have an example. Suppose that I have my y is equal to 4 tangent 5x. So that is my question. So my y prime, my derivative according to this formula is secant squared u du. So 4 times secant squared your u is 5x. Then you multiply that by the derivative of your u. So the derivative of your u is, the derivative of 5x is 5. So therefore the final answer now is y prime 4 times 5 is 20, secant squared 5x. Done. Alright. Now let's try to have another example. Suppose I have example number 4 and it says that my y is equal to e to the x of cosine of x. So in this case, as you can see, this is product formula. So you need to use the formula derivative of u times v is derivative of u times the v plus u times the v prime. So here our u is the e to the x, our v is the cosine x. So my y prime now is equal to, just follow this one, u prime, the derivative of e to the x is what? E to the x. Then copy cosine x plus u, which is e to the x, times the derivative of v, derivative of cosine x is negative sine x. So therefore the final answer now is y prime is equal to e to the x cosine x minus e to the x sine x. If you would like to factor the e to the x, that one is okay, but then if you don't like to factor it out, it's also okay. So that's now our final answer. I'll give you one more example. Suppose I have this example. Example number 5. My y is equal to 4x squared sine of 5x. Alright. So again, in this case, this is product. So this is your u, that is your v. So we need to use the formula d dx is equal to u prime v plus u v prime. So you have now your y prime is equal to, your u is 4x squared, your v is sine 5x. So the derivative of your u prime, or your u prime, is 8x. Then you copy that sine 5x. So sine 5x. I'll just put a bracket. Okay, so this is your u prime, that is your v. Then you add plus u, meaning you just copy the 4x squared. And then you take the derivative of the v prime. The derivative of sine is cosine. So cosine 5x. But again, times the derivative of that 5x, which is 5. So the y prime now is equal to 8x sine 5x plus 4 times 5 is 20, x squared cosine 5x. Right? So there you go. Thank you very much.